So anyways, this is part 2 of the video, how I honestly feel like being a wife is like equivalent to slavery. So anywho's, right? I was sitting there. I just want to remind y'all, give y'all a quick reminder, quick synopsis of what happened. I got a rib contusion. I always had his food on the table, laundry done, house completely cleaned after his dirty ass cat running around with litter all over the damn place and cat hair everywhere. And I got to fucking vacuum the goddamn couch and all of this, you know what I'm saying? So he could come home. This is on like pretty much it. I got to clean that damn house, So anyway, laundry folded, put it back in his, you know what I'm saying, back in the it was at least to be honest, I was doing at least 5 loads a week, if not maybe 6. But anyways, so then I was the first time injured, so I couldn't do my whole full slavery duties as a wife. So right? So first thing he came in, didn't ask me how I was doing, how am I feeling, right? He complained about the house not being in the best condition, even though I tried my best. I fought through the pain doing that laundry. Oh my God, taking the clothes from the washer to the dryer. I know this sounds crazy, but I was in excruciating pain, my whole side, like the whole side, right? Ooh-wee. So, and then when I burst into tears because I just was laying in like hours later and I couldn't take the pain anymore. So I asked him to take me to the hospital. And of course, like I told you, he said no because he had a lot of work to do, right? So what we have to understand as women is I've realized through my journey that men don't look at us as actual human beings. And if you are a Black person, this is actually even easier for you to understand, because remember, slavery back in the day is still in the Constitution to this day, that we're seen as white. We're seen through white people that we are only 3/5 of a human being. Yes, so it's still in our Constitution to this day. Nothing has changed in the Constitution that Black people, if you have this color skin, or you not even this color skin, if you are, because they have the one drop rule. So if you're 1 drop Black, you're 3/5 of a person, right? So men look at women the same, right? So they look at us as like sex-made secretaries, right? So think about it. If you were like a boss, right? And your secretary, was ill and she called out. Now you got to take the phone calls. So it's like your life becomes more stressful. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of your secretary lying, say, oh, Mr. Wildorf is not in at the moment. Oh man, take a message. She's easing up your day. You know what I'm saying? Because she sees you're in the meeting. She sees that, you're out to lunch with the Bilderbobs. She sees that, you know what I'm saying, you are making deals with Weinsteinberger. She sees this, because she's right there, right in your corner, right with you. So she's handling the lighter blows, like, oh, the constant phone calls. Oh, they got more people are reaching out to you to make more money. So she's the one setting the appointments for you to even meet up with the motherfucking Bilderbobs or burgers, so you can even get the bag. That's what y'all don't understand. But you know what? I'm chilling. So, because think about it. So you think that man, that CEO whose secretary is ill, and, she called out of work a couple of days because she's in excruciating pain. Do you think he gives a damn? Like, in real life, for real? What you think he give a damn more about? Let's keep it real. You think he give more a damn about the work piling up and everything, and now he's stressed and all of that extra stress because you're not there to take his work? Or do you think he cares about your health and well-being? Come on now. So I realized, on a serious note, like seriously, men don't really care about us for real, for real, for real. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, they care about us in a way so it will make their life easier, but they don't really care about us, like the way we care about them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, for the last guy, all right, make a long story short, I gave him the flu, and unfortunately right after he ended up getting the flu. So I'm not gonna lie, like, he definitely took care of me, but when he had the flu, I took it 12 steps above and beyond. You know what I'm saying? Like, he brought me a couple things, like brought me soup, stuff like that. So anyways, so then when I saw him sick, I literally started tearing up. Like, literally, I was about to start crying because, like, people who I care about and stuff, I don't like to see them in distress. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hurts me, honestly. Like, it definitely hurts me. So my whole thing about it, look, I understand, my whole thing is, men, if you want a wife for real, care about her. Because when her need, it's not even about when her, listen, just hear me out. It's not even about on a used level, but just hear me out. When her cup overflows, she can feed. See, and I'm using it from like a used perspective, like women being used for something. You know what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, I personally feel like, correct me if I'm wrong. Nah, don't correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm going to be honest, I feel like I'm right. And other women have felt the same way, you know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I have been engaged once. And, I had 2 living men. The word I'm talking about. Because I'm like, boyfriend sounds so childish. And I'm mad old. I'm pushing 40. I look good though. Nah, let me stop. But anyways, the moral of the story, like on a serious note, I personally feel that think about it. Being a wife is like being a slave. You know what I'm saying? The cooking and the cleaning. Mind you, I love to cook. On a serious note, I think I'm Gordon Ramsay. I put the little garnishings. I don't know how to act because I'm extra. But at the end of the day, do I want to sit there and be cooking every single day or whatever the case may be? No. And like, for example, I was cooking like every day, and you know what I'm saying? Now I'm like kind of tired. So, I want to take out a couple days. And, the guy was, like, kind of complaining. You understand what I'm saying? I'm like, I cook all the time. Like, what are you talking about? But anyways, because it's like I rarely want takeout because I'm always cooking, It's not that I don't want takeout. Is, I think I'm supposed to be doing... I like to cook. I'm going to be honest, though. I really do, for real. But no, I don't want to be cooking every day because I'm extra. And, I like to experiment, with different dishes and stuff like that. But anyways, because it's like art to me, it's like, anyways, especially baking. Yeah, that's my shit. But anyways, I personally think that if you do want a wife, care about her. Because I'm going to be honest, I really don't think men have a lot of empathy. But we're going to get to that. So back to my experiences, right? With the last guy, the heartbreaker. That's his name. Let's call him the heartbreaker, right? So the heartbreaker, right? I moved in because, they be loving me. Now, let me stop. I'm really kidding. So I moved in. Well, anyway, matter of fact, let me just get to because I'm about to go on a tangent. I feel it. So one time, just to put in an example, right? So this guy, I just want to be honest. He would complain about every thing. This man Like, oh my God, you know, because he worked a long shift. Like, he would work, let's just say 10, 12 hours. Wait, let's be real. Like, not 10, 12. In real life, he worked an 8 or 9 hour shift, whatever, not include. So 9 hours with the lunch. Boom, 8 hours. All right. So then he would come home all cold. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I done had the food cooked. I done slaved over hot stove. The house is clean, and that's a whole nother story. Ooh, Lord Jesus. But anyways, so he comes in the house like a grumpy ass grandpa. So then, mind you, let me tell you what happened to this. Let me tell you what happened this day, right? Because I like doing special things sometimes or whatever. So I knew he liked like sweet potato pie. So I was like, you know what? Let me be a little extra and bake sweet potato pie. So all right. So let's just say around 12. All right, so he gets to work. So I have to get up when he gets up, duh, because you know he has to go to work and he's with the loud ass music, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it is what it is, right? So he gets up for work in the morning, gets dressed, does his whatever. I get up too, you know what I'm saying? Duh, I'm not gonna just lay down all day or whatever. Sometimes I have those days where I'm not gonna hold you. Cause I'm gonna be honest, like this has been my depressing period. I'm getting out of that. I definitely have gotten out of that mood, but I'm gonna fill y'all in. I'm a TMI if y'all don't mind. But anyways, right? So I took a little nap because I think I was menstruating, right? So I was like, let me take a little nap, you know what I'm saying, before I start the day. So I took a little nap. So it's around like noon. So, you know, I shower, get ready, blah, blah. So let's just say by the time I do my thing is, I don't know, whatever. So let's just say, so he doesn't get home till around like 8 o'clock, right? PM. So I start getting things ready around like 3. I went to the supermarket, purchased the dinner, and the supermarket, oh my God, that's why I be trying to go like around like 2, 1. So like, cause soon these kids, like literally soon, because it's like everybody does the same thing. So everybody picks up their kids, because we were in Brooklyn, New York. So everybody picks up their kids and then goes to the supermarket with their kids or whatever. So the supermarket is mad packed for like hours, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, we all eat dinner at the same time, and there's not very many supermarkets in Brooklyn. Like, seriously, there was only like 2 supermarkets in the whole neighborhood. Big ass neighborhood. With like dead ass mad people. I'm being dramatic. I'm sorry. But anyway, so let's just say I'm in the supermarket doing my supermarket stuff, right? Then I am on the long ass line, you know what I'm saying, with these crying ass kids. I'm sorry, but it's true. So let's just say I'm in the supermarket from like 3 to like 4. Then of course I gotta, cause you know, all right, matter of fact, let's really do this. So let's just say I left the house at like 2:30. Boom, it's a walk to the supermarket. It's not right there. It's like let's just say a 15-minute walk to the supermarket, get there. So now I'm in the supermarket, plus for like another 30 minutes, 40, let's just say 45 minutes, then get on the line to wait another 30 minutes because it's packed as hell. Then to finally get home, let's just say I'm getting home at like 5. So I'm starting dinner. So then I was dinnering, whatever. And then I was just like, oh, let me make a pie. So then I was just like, okay, while the food is on the stove, I went to the supermarket again. Now it's like 6 something, almost 7. Like, let's just say it's 7. Because by the time I walk there, get there, stand in line, do all of the shit, get the pie. Because I wanted to do something extra. Like, I just wanted to be nice. Like, look, you know what I'm saying? Because I know he worked hard or whatever. I said, girl, you know, he was, let me not even, because anyways, maybe I need a Patreon to tell you the real story, the other parts of this, because these niggas is trifling. That's all I'm gonna say. But anyways, so, you know, Because he used to always, like, I'm gonna be honest, he used to always have a nasty attitude, kind of like an angry black woman, kind of, just being honest. Not even kind of, just be honest. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I went to get the pasta. I was like, oh, let me do something nice. Because he said he likes sweet potato pie. So I was like, oh, let me pick some sweet potato pies for him. So I go, like I said, so now it's like 7 o'clock. So now I'm walking back, finished getting the sweet potato pie on the line, cooking, went back, cooking some more. So mind you, I've been cooking since, running around trying to get this food prepared since we talking about 2:30. Remember, now it's 7 o'clock. I'm running around for this minute. So remember, so now it's like, now the food's made and stuff like that. Now I'm cooking dessert and everything like that. So the dessert, so now let's just say is not because he stayed a little later, or I think he probably lied about that, to be honest with you, because I never met a man who lied so much. Like, I swear to, out of all the men that I've ever dated, I never in my life met a pathological liar, and he would lie about shit I don't even care about. That's the weird part. But anyways, so like I said, now it's like almost 8 o'clock. So now, you know what I'm saying, he was staying a little later, whatever the case may be. So I'm getting dessert, whatever the case may be. So I cleaned the kitchen because I'm gonna just keep it real, since it was a Roach Motel. When I came in there, I'm trying to help the man, you know what I'm saying? So he even had roaches in the refrigerator. Lord have mercy. But I'm not going to get into that. I'm going to get a Patreon for that. Because I would buy the traps. I would do everything. Yo, my God, yo. I'm telling you, I would literally help this. Like, I was just really trying to help. Like, just, like I changed the bathroom, I brought mats. You know what I'm saying? Women really make a house a home. Like, in real life. So, anyways. So, and then as I'm cooking, I gotta fucking fight roaches because they smelling the deliciousness. So they coming out. I think I'm being facetious, but I'm not. So anyways, so everything was a struggle. I'm just being honest. So then he comes in the house, and I cleaned the kitchen, but I didn't clean like the bedroom or whatever the case may be, right? I were to mothers and sons. He did not say hello to me. His first words without seeing me all day was, you waited till 10 o'clock to clean up. You waited this long to clean up. And I'm like, yo, I did I'm just like, what the fuck? And that's when I realized, like, men, at the end of the day, right? When a man wants a wife, right? In reality, for real, he's picking from what he wants to use out of the woman, right? Just keeping it real. It is what it is, you know. Men have said this countless of times. And maybe we'll talk more about that in our next video. I just really don't want to go on a tangent. I really don't. So it's just like, I honestly feel like wifelyhood is equal to slavery. Because at the end of the day, men want you to give up your life. It's true. To give up your dreams, your own aspirations, and get on their program. And be their secretary, be their maid, and their slave, and their sex fucking worker, and all this other stuff. Like, honestly, like, and none of that be reciprocated. That's the problem. Let me tell you about my high earning man, right? My high value man, right? Like I said, we lived in the rich part, right? We living good, girl. Not Roachy. I'm dead. I shouldn't be calling him that. That's not nice. Because he did help me out. I'm not going to even hold you. I'm going to be honest. But the reason why I'm mad is because I heard him over the phone bragging to his cousin that he was using me. I need a Patreon or something because I can't be, because I know people who probably hate me are watching this and they're going to use this probably against me one day. And to solve all of that, I don't need all of my business initially. So I gotta help me do a Patreon. Ain't nobody watching this anyway. Anyway, I get 2 views a video. But anyways, right? So you, as a woman, must give up all your dreams, all your aspirations to slave away over a house stove, bear his children. Let me tell you about my high value men. Hold up, right? I gotta tell you about that before I tangent. Damn, this video is mad long. All right, let me stop. Matter of fact, let me finish the story and then boom. So my high value man, like I said, he made well into 6 figures, right? Lived in the rich part, everything. Got his own car, whatever. Bank account loaded, and you know what I'm saying? Everything, whatever. Like, boom. Now, he worked so much. So let me tell you what our relationship was. I slave all day laundry because this guy had a washer or dry. So, the Rochi didn't have that. But what's the other guy name? We named them. Damn, I can't remember. But anyways, the other guy, right? Damn, I feel bad. I shouldn't call him that. I'm sorry. I really do feel bad because, like I said, he helped me out. I'm just hurt. And he broke my motherfucking heart, yo. He's ruthless. I never met a man so fucking ruthless. Oh, my God, yo. Well, anyways, let me tell you about my high value man. My 6-figure earner. So, well, let me not do this because he really did make 6 figures. But anyways, my high value man. Because this is what high value man want. Well, anyway, so, I was slave, do the laundry, the cooking, the cleaning at this dirty ass fucking jealous ass cat who hated me. That cat hated me. But anyways, I would do all of this laundry, you know what I'm saying? Sex, well, not sex leaving, but I don't mean, anyways. But I would do it all, right? And then he would come home and have to do the paperwork. So he'll sit at the table all night long, right? And I'm just sitting there, just sitting there, And it's just like, because I wanted to be around him, I'm not going to even hold you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie, right? So then, toward the so let's just say it'll finally get 10:30, 11 o'clock. He'll finally get off the computer. And then we'll watch TV for a half an hour together before he has to go to bed. And that happened forever. That was literally our entire relationship. Yeah, we would go out, but it was rare, and I had to complain for it to happen. So I'm like, if I'm in a relationship alone, I might as well be alone. Like, I'm literally slaving away for 30 minutes of TV time with somebody. What the bumper Ross Clot them is going on? Just because I live in a rich area? Just because he's a high value man? And he's a 6-figure earner? You understand what I'm saying? Most men, listen, I think I'm boring. That's probably what it is. I think I am. Because honestly, men inside of a relationship Don't pay me no. It's literally like it's like everything stops. It's like they do all of this stuff to get me, right? When they finally get me, it just stops. Let me give you a perfect example. This video is getting long, and I'm sorry. So, perfect example, right? So, my ex used to work out, right, almost every single day, right? And he was chubby, and I'm gonna keep it real. I'm not physically attracted to chubby guys, right? But I saw that he was losing the weight, and he stuck. Like, if you took a microphone, you hear me, a microphone. If you took a freaking, look at me trying to shade him, and I don't even know what I'm talking about. But listen, no, seriously, if you took a microscope, you may see a tiny little piece of ab forming. And that was right when he was getting with me. Like, right, you know what I'm saying? Because we was getting to know each other for like 3 months or 4 months, something like that. Well, anyway, we were, because I'm old. I need to get to know somebody first. But anyway, so he was working out. We were going out on dates like every week. Okay, maybe, and then, like, it slowed down a little, but, like, we were still seeing shit. Even if like, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, like, I don't need extravagant shit. You understand what I'm saying? Do not get me wrong. I do like nice things once in a while. I'm not going to sit there and lie. I think as human beings, we all like nice things once in a while, and we all want to feel appreciated, but there's a difference. You know, I don't want to be ignored. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's like I have needs too, so I feel like I'm meeting the needs of a man, you know, sloppy toppy, cooking, cleaning, all of that, laundry. I'm meeting the needs of whatever, you know, meeting the emotional needs of a man. He comes home from work, sit there and talks about his fucking long ass day and then every time I'm like, oh, so honey, cause I'm like, honey, so how was your day? And then he like, oh, she was a stupid bitch. He's so stupid. Everybody, that's all I gotta hear. Everybody's so fucking stupid. Stupid. And then I'm just like, you know. And then one time I like gave him, like, one time, let me tell you. So one time he was saying, this person, so let me fucking tell you. One time, that's why I couldn't stand this man, because he will always talk shit like a little bitch. But I'm gonna be honest, he was from a single mother household, and all his mother do is talk shit about people. Every fucking person that walked by, she talking shit about him. Every person. Literally. I'm like, what the hell is this? Every person who you walk by her, she talking shit about you. Everybody. So don't walk by her because she's talking shit. You walk by his mom, she's talking shit. But anyways, because she looked like a piece of blob. That's why. So anyway, she's projecting how she feels by herself on the inside. Damn, this video is 28 minutes long. How was that even possible? But anyways, so I forgot where I was going. Oh, right. So one time, right, he had an appointment, and when he opened the door, so he knocked on a person's door or whatever, and they opened the door, and he saw that the person had like a white styrofoam helmet on, right? So anyway, he came in, he was talking shit he was like the fucking guy, he was like, he had on a helmet, looking like a fucking dummy and all sort of stuff, all of this shit. Come to find out, the man was wearing a helmet because he just came out of surgery from a brain. He just had brain surgery. That's why he has on the helmet, to protect his skull, to protect his brain. And here's my fucking ex talking shit. That's all he used to do about people. If I didn't steer the conversation into higher consciousness, higher thoughts, all he would do is talk shit about people. Just being honest. So this video is getting long. So anyway, he would come home. I would have to hear about his negative shit, all of his negative experience, and how everybody's dumb and everybody's retarded and blah, blah, blah. So, like, because, you know, he, let me tell you, right? So, like, one time after this, I really got to end this video. We could do a part 3. Ain't nobody probably watching this anyway. So, one time, right? He has a scheduler, right? So he has a secretary, right? And, you know, sometimes misunderstandings happen once in a while. he's always like bragged about his secretary being good on time and everything like that. So I'm happy he got a good secretary. But anyway, the one time there was a miscommunications in appointment schedules, right? By like an hour, right? So anyway, so when he meets the guy, whatever, he shows up at the guy's house in the appointment, and I guess it's like earlier than expected or a little later. I can't remember, but it wasn't with the guy. It was on, so let's say it was a little tiny bit. So let's just say it was either an hour earlier or an hour later, right? So make a long story short, the guy makes a comment because there was a miscommunication in the schedule. The guy makes a comment, right? And the comment was like, what he said? He's like, oh, you and your scheduler need to get it together, right? So I understand how that could sting a little bit. I'm not going to sit there and pretend like those are words of endearment, you know what I'm saying? Because if somebody said that to me, you know, I won't internalize it, you know what I'm saying? But I'll let it just bounce off me. But I could understand, right? Boy, did he make that a big motherfucking deal when he got home. Woo! I had to hear about it. Oh, he was like kind of like screaming at me about it, like I did it. But anyway, so then I was trying to like calm him down, and I was just like, you know, maybe the guy didn't mean it like that or something. Maybe he was just like, ooh, ooh, ooh. That man got so angry with me. He got so angry. He was screaming and hollering. He turned red. He lost his fucking mind. Literally lost his mind. So much so, you know, later we had to go for a walk and talk about it. And so the whole day was based off that one. His whole day got affected. That one little tiny situation that affected him, affected me, affected our whole day, affected everything. I'm ending this here. I'm going to come back. Part 3 of why I honestly feel like being a wife is slavery. And they're telling you that with their own mouths, but maybe we're not listening.